Someone compliments you and you immediately look away. You laugh it off, you deflect, you change the subject. You stare at the floor, the wall, your phone, anywhere but their eyes. And it's not that you didn't hear them. You did. But holding eye contact while they praise you feels unbearable, like you're being exposed. Like if you look at them, they'll see through you and realize they made a mistake. So you avoid their eyes. And then you spend the rest of the day wondering why you're so weird. Here's what's really happening in that moment. Your brain is running two contradictory programs at the same time. Program 1 says, this person is giving you something good. Accept it. Program 2 says, praise is dangerous. Look away. Protect yourself. And Program 2 always wins, because somewhere in your past, you learned that being seen, really seen, wasn't safe. Maybe praise came with conditions. You're so smart, now don't mess it up. Maybe it was followed by criticism. You look great today, unlike yesterday. Maybe the people who complimented you also hurt you. So your brain learned, praise is a trap, stay guarded. And now, even when someone gives you a genuine compliment, your nervous system treats it like a threat. Because you're not just receiving praise, you're being witnessed. You're being seen as good, as valuable, as worthy. And that visibility feels dangerous. So you break eye contact, because if you don't look at them, maybe you can escape being fully seen. Maybe you can stay small. Maybe you can stay safe. But here's the cost. Every time you deflect a compliment, you're telling yourself the same story. I don't deserve this. I'm not actually worth seeing. And over time, that story becomes the truth you live in. But here's what you need to understand. This isn't insecurity, this is self-protection. What you're doing has a name. It's called compliment aversion, a defense mechanism where positive attention triggers a shame response instead of a pleasure response. And it's not because you're broken, it's because you're careful. You learned that being praised meant being set up for disappointment, that being seen meant being scrutinized, that if someone thinks you're good, they'll eventually discover you're not, and the fall will hurt worse than never being seen at all. So you avoid their eyes, because eye contact makes it real. It makes the praise undeniable. And if you accept it, you have to hold the weight of being seen as worthy, and your nervous system doesn't believe you can carry that. But here's the truth. If you can't make eye contact during compliments, it means you're protecting a version of yourself that was praised and then punished for it. Most people accept compliments without thinking twice. But you scan for the catch. You brace for the criticism that used to follow the praise. You refuse to be visible because visibility once meant danger. And that's not a weakness, that's wisdom. That's your brain keeping you safe the only way it knows how. So, what do you do? Next time someone compliments you, try this. Hold eye contact for 3 seconds. That's it. 3 seconds. You don't have to say anything profound. You don't have to believe them. Just look at them. Let yourself be seen for 3 seconds. Because here's what you're teaching your nervous system. Being seen is survivable. Praise doesn't have to come with punishment. You're allowed to be witnessed. And over time, those 3 seconds will stop feeling like exposure and start feeling like connection. If this explained something you felt but couldn't name, hit that subscribe button. We're breaking down the psychology behind your weird behaviors every week. And drop a comment. Do you avoid eye contact during compliments, or do you do something else to deflect them? Let's normalize this. Because here's the final truth. You're not too much. You're not too broken. You're just too careful. Because once, being seen wasn't safe. But it is now.